says excessive is actually using more words than what needs to be used. When we're talking about excessive talk, these are now matters that you need to talk about. This is what makes it already distinct from useless talk.
I read it as cumulative actually, that excessive talk includes useless talk, but then there's this additional element to it. So yeah, there is that
there's a distinction,
but at the same time
it overlaps, 100%. It does overlap. It overlaps in what? Redundancy.
Yeah.
How do you achieve these outcomes? Yeah, I've got the objectives now. I don't want to be using more words than what I should. I need to be mindful that, I only talk in situations where I'm needing to address. But me just saying that and you hearing that prescriptively, that's not methodology, is it? How do you inform it? Thinking before you speak. Very important. We've got listening, you've got thinking before you speak. What's going to enable you to have a constructive internal conversation? What's going to make you more efficient in your ability to have that discussion? Language. Your own level of language is absolutely instrumental in your ability to do this effectively. It is instrumental because you're using language to express. Well, if your language makeup is then we're dealing with a Neanderthal situation, right? You're just not going to have the internal discourse to frame what you're conversing with. This is why the emphasis is also upon simply having a expansive set of language. It's not a joke. It's very, very important. The more sophistication of language you have in yourself, it's not saying you have to learn Arabic. I mean, we're talking about having a sophistication of the English language. The more sophisticated you're going to be enabled, not only to express yourself without being excessive, but equally you're able to crystallize the process just before you express, which is thought. How much does one read? And I'm talking about serious reading. There's levels of reading, right? You can read something that's very compliant to your nafs. It's easy, you can fly through it, and it's just an easy read. You have to have things that are serious reads, meaning like you can't. It takes you you're almost going to fry your brain trying to read 3 pages. Because it's technical, it's hard. You've got to have that, you've got to complement in your frame some reading that's like that. Because it's going to really make your brain work hard, and you're going to put things together. In that process, you become much more aware of your internal discourse.